What's up, people? Welcome to another edition of Supernatural Speak. I see my girl Vicky Norris was the first one in tonight. How you doing, honey? She's going to be a guest on the Wicked Women of the Paranormal coming up soon. Hey, Todd. Hey, John. Hey, Nikki. Tonight I got a little special something for you. I brought my pair of babies on. Well, I can't call them babies. They're my pair of kids. They're a pair of kids. Look at me. Look at me. It's a new T-shirt. Pair of kids. As everyone knows, the one thing about Supernatural Speak. Hey, Bob, thanks for joining us. Josh Chow, what's up, brother? Hey, Joe. Look, I got all the party people in the chat tonight, ladies. Got them all.
They love us.
Yeah. Well, these are my babies from Mockingbird Paranormal. I'm proud to say I knew them before they were mockingbirds. They were just regular birds.
We were just tourists.
well, they were interested. One of the things I want everyone to realize about Supernatural Speak, I don't care whether you're a celebrity. I don't care if you've been doing this 150 years. I don't care if you've been doing it 5. Oh, it's Aunt Vicky. Hey, Aunt Vicky.
My mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
I want everybody to get the chance to meet who's in the field. That's one of the biggest problems I see in the paranormal community. We're all in this together. We can learn from one another. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. Somebody may, hey Chelsea, how you doing, honey? Oh, she's watching it work. Hey Missy. It's very important that we reach out and try to help new investigators, but they also need to know who we are so they can find us. So tonight we're going to talk a little bit about how their adventure started, some of the places they've been, some of the people they have met. Oh, Joe said he can only stay till 7:30. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I know you got to get to the YouTube. I know, but I appreciate you for joining it. Hey, Angie, how y'all doing? So I met these young ladies, and me and Leanne, Cindy, we all, Todd, we all just kind of fell in love with them. They're great young women. They've got good heads on their shoulders, and they're trying to do everything the right way. They're trying to be safe. So without further ado, these are my little mockingbirds. This is Jessica and Chastity, and they're going to tell you a little bit about their team and how they got started.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh God, now I'm nervous.
We got started. Well, we've all, me and Chastity always like paranormal stuff.
And
Lindsay. Yeah, of course, and Lindsay. And Chelsea didn't show up until we kind of forced her into it. But we didn't have a team until we went to Hell's Bar, and Steven, the damn guy, he was like, you can't investigate, not have a paranormal team. You can't have a name. You need a name. So we finally came up with it. Took us.
It's super gross. But when we did our overnight at Hell's Bar, Steven's walking around. He's shining his little flashlight, and he shines it over at the whirlpool. And he's like, "What is that?" And we all like come around. We're like, "Oh my God, what is that?" He's like, "There's dead birds in the whirlpool." He's like, "I've never seen that." I'm like,
yeah, 2 of them just swirling around.
I'm super superstitious. Like, I will not buy used mirrors, that level superstitious. So I'm like, oh no, not dead birds. And then we went through the tunnels and we found more dead birds. And then
for some reason, birds is a theme with us.
And then Steven was like, y'all need a name. So it was like, well, let's use the dead birds. And we're from Tennessee. So there you go.
Yeah.
And I apologize for my dogs who think they're paranormal investigators and think they should be interviewed. So I apologize.
It's probably going to happen here too.
Well, and speaking of birds, you're probably going to hear my owl, who, because let's face it, guys, it's hot as hell down here in Georgia. It was 65 degrees today, so we're going to run with that. Well, now, there's how many in total of you guys now? 5?
6.
6. Okay, I left out John. I didn't mean to leave out John.
Yeah, it's me and Chastity, Chelsea, Lindsay, Vicky, and John.
And I love each and every one of y'all. and I've had the opportunity to investigate with you all, and you actually helped me. I kind of just threw you into it. These lovely young women helped me at an event, and that was their first taste of leading an event, and they did really, really good. Um, they have been a little bit of everywhere. You guys have been to Waverly how many times?
5,
6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was our first big investigation. That's where my first really scary encounter kind of happened. And I'm one of them people. I like, some people love the 4th floor. I hate the 4th floor. I hate it with a fiery passion.
I love the 4th floor. I'm up there like.
You can't go wrong with Waverly. You really can't. But now y'all been to Brushy. Y'all been to Brushy several times, correct?
Yeah. We went to Brushy so much it got to where the spirits there recognize us, so they interact with us a lot.
Chelsea, they love Chelsea.
Yeah, they love my sister Chelsea.
And y'all done what? Daytime historical? Have y'all done an overnight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we did for my birthday last year.
Wow.
It was weird because like when we first got there, we were getting hits and everything, and then all of a sudden it was just like things just stopped. It was just like nothing ever stops like that on me.
We were in the auditorium and me and Chelsea
and I can attest to that.
A plaster come whizzing by our head, and then it was like 1 o'clock rolled around, and it was like nothing. And we were talking to Jamie about it, and she was like, I hate
love you, John. Thank you, honey. Y'all, and that's one thing. I'm so glad to be able to have you on the show tonight. And I know y'all are nervous, but you're doing fine. We're just having a conversation. I mean, you have met, basically my whole damn family. And Vicky, Vicky as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're Vicky. I love you, Vicky. I'll have to remember. I'm like, damn it. I love John too. Vicky, who is part of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, who, just so everyone knows, the women of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, it's going to be Bravo 6 Going Dark. I'm going to do a couple of them at a time. They're going to be on the Wicked Women. She's going right in. She's ready. What so far has been your favorite location?
I think, I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. My favorite location probably, if I could think about all the places I've investigated. I don't know. It's a toss up between probably between Brushy and Hell's Bar. I like Brushy. I don't know which one I like more though. I liked Hell's Bar because I had such a crazy experience. I've never experienced anywhere else. It was almost like a shift change happened. Like because an incident happened, and we got to stay there longer than what we were supposed to. So we were there from sundown to sun up, and it was like 6 a.m. Okay. All of a sudden, it sounded like a herd of people came in, and you could hear locker doors slamming, and it was like a dull roar. And we were like, does that sound like shift change to you or not? And then
okay, that would be, did you catch anything while you were there? I mean, or was that a personal?
It was personal.
Yeah.
Like there's a picture on our Facebook, and I think Jessica took it, but it's me, and I'm just standing like facing the whirlpool, and Jessica walked up to me. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, just listen. And it sounded like there was at least 2 men talking below us, like on the flooded floors. Okay. It was just Jessica, me, Chelsea, and Lindsay. We were the only ones. There was no guys there at all. Like we had to call Steven and be like, come let us out.
Oh, wow. Now, see, I haven't gotten to go there yet. I've been there, but I have not investigated. So I know
10
you
would
told me.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
I've got to get over there. You know, especially with the ties to Rosemont. Y'all know I love Rosemont.
Yes.
Um, Leanne, oh Lord, Leanne, you already know. What has been your craziest experience at a location other than that?
Well, actually, my craziest experience, Leanne was there.
Yeah.
This happened at a place, a hospital. I'm up on the 3rd floor. I'm in the operating room, and the it was like a black shroud came over me. And when it came over me, I said, "Oh hell no!" I ran out of there. My sister, being hung over, followed me. What's going on? What's going on? Follows me to the hallway. I'm like in panic mode because all the doors in this hallway are slamming up, open and shutting, and open and shutting and open. And I'm like, oh God, this is too much for me. And then all of a sudden they just stop. And I said, nope. And I am a fat butt. I do not run. I ran down 3 flights of steps and out the building. I've never left a building for an investigation. I ran as fast as I could. And I said, I'm not going back in there.
And when I heard about it, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I was like, well, I heard Jessica can run.
Todd and Leanne have pulled and you have pulled so much crap off. Same location. Okay, that one night I walked into this place. I was like, nah, whatever. Yeah.
Fun times.
Fun times. I'm standing with my back against the wall. Little Haley comes over. She's like, something's fixing to rush us. I'm like, and about that time, something black. And okay, I'm here. Beth is here, and Jessica's here.
Y'all were glued to the wall. Like,
yeah. It comes right to Jessica and Beth. And Beth's like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I'm like, don't look at it. What's Chest to do?
I'm like,
look straight at it.
I straight up went to the patio and sat there like I had PTSD. I was like,
it was a great night, though. It really was. And we had so much fun. And that's what people miss out on. It's supposed to be fun. And you're supposed to learn. I mean, we've been together for some of the craziest shit known to man. And, you know, if we don't share those stories, and they may sound crazy to someone else, but we know we were there.
Yeah. I mean, I actually had an experience today at work. So,
are you seeing stuff at work?
Yeah. Well, I worked downtown Knoxville, and I mean, if you know anything about downtown Knoxville, you know it burnt down when it was first built, and then they just built over top of the stuff that was burnt down. So I'm used to stuff happening because things will open, close, yada, yada, yada all the time. You hear weird sounds. I'm like, sounds or nothing. I'm used to that. I've hunted ghosts. But I'm putting the liquid eggs up because I have to do eggs when I get back from Order Up Cafe. I work at a different cafe. And I had to go over there to go grab some of my breakfast stuff. I come back. All right, I get this weird prickly feeling on the back of my neck. And I look up. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably just nothing. I'm just sensing weird emotions. I don't know. I turn around, and there is a full body apparition staring at me. It's an older woman, and I make dead, like, eye contact with her. And I'm like, my heart.
You're like, all I wanted to do was come to work. I didn't know I was serving the dead, too.
Yeah. I had a straight-on heart attack. I was like, and as soon as I saw her and we made eye contact, she disappeared. And I hadn't seen her the rest of the day. But it felt like the rest of the day, I felt like something was watching me. I'm like, I know you're here. I feel you're here. Just don't jump out at me like that again. Give me a warning.
Yeah. And then, you know, working in locations like that, and I don't think people realize there's stuff constantly in motion. There's so much residual. And then, you know, they're just as curious of us as we are of them.
Yes.
And, you know, I mean, I'm sure everybody you work with in that area, because you're not the first person that told me that works in that area that they see stuff constantly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It got to a point where they were questioning like it's got to be real. You know, like, yeah, you're not crazy. It's happening. I have to say thank you to Ernie. Ernie, thank you so much for sharing the shit out of the show. I appreciate that. Nikki wants to know, what is one place you want to investigate that you haven't yet?
For me, I want to do Trans-Allegheny really bad.
Me too.
I want to go to Willow's Weep really bad.
No.
Okay, we're not going to have that discussion on here.
I'm putting a big no.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. Moundsville. I'll use it.
Yeah, like I will be the first one to tell you. It is Dave Spinks is a great guy. I love him to death. But I will tell people, Willow's Weep ain't for everybody. It's one of those you really have to be prepared. You have to make a choice. It's called choose wisely, as Denise and I would say. You have to choose wisely. It has a little bit of everything, but it's dark. Yeah, see, you hear? See, Leanne, stop. Hey, Eileen. Even he is like, no. It's a very, yes, Joe, you're right. Stay away. Just stay away.
Same.
Have you? Okay, you know I am a huge fan of the Ghost Biker. I'm very blessed to be able to call her family. It took me forever to even be able to watch her investigation at the Weep. And when I watched it, it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, that happened to me too. But yeah, the Weep ain't no damn joke. Shit's real. And well, it's dark as coal. That's right.
I knew about it, right? But I didn't really want to go until y'all went.
Yeah, then you tell her.
We don't know shit about the paranormal. You know my tagline. We don't know shit. We do crazy stuff, like for no reason.
I relate to Cindy on such a deep level. It's like, oh, there's some dark crap over there. That's where I want to.
Of course. You're one of the ones that I can't take on investigation because I'm going to have to put a leash on you. Jessica's just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to stand right here with Beth. We're good. I'll see you when I see you.
Exactly. I have no desire to go to Willow's Weep. No. I just know how I am. That place is not for me.
Well, there's so many great locations, and you know, like I said, I love Dave. I'll watch anything Dave's on. The book is great. I love the book. I feel like I need a shirt that says I survived the week. And maybe
Dave's making that right now.
I'm thinking, as responsible adults and investigators, my whole teams that I'm part of should get shirts that say, don't do the shit we do. Like, that's just me being responsible at that point. And then I know you two in particular will be like, oh no, we're going to do all the shit Beth did. All of it.
That's like I said, I wanted to go to Moundsville, right? Okay, picture it. I don't remember how old I was when Ghost Adventures went there, but I am little and I am glued to the TV and I'm like, oh, Sugar Shack. I want to go. Let's go.
And knowing you like I do, I see that. I see that. What is, because you know, I told you to do our shout outs tonight, so we might as well go ahead and do that now. What would be like your dream team to investigate with, or paranormal investigator that, you know, you think highly of or inspired you?
I have mine. I love Michelle Belanger so much. Like, I have all her.
I was waiting for that.
She's awesome.
I don't have.
I found out she has an Airbnb, and I'm like,
she does some Facebook lives too. Like, she's amazing. And I don't think people realize how long she's been around. Like, she's been around since what was that show? Damn, I can't even remember now.
Paranormal State.
Yeah, that one. All I know is he went to jail.
Yeah, he did. What was it, like
Thanks.
beating up his boyfriend? Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. It's okay, guys. He's not in the paranormal field anymore, and I didn't say nothing bad. We're good. Because hey, we all go through it, and you never know where his mindset would have been. Maybe he did too many investigations and it messed him up. You never know. Hey, Denise. You got to have one, Jessica. Just one.
I don't know. See, I started watching Zach Bagans, and then I know I don't think I could work with him. I think I'd punch him. Well, I'd probably be cool with Katrina from what was she? Paranormal
Portals
State.
to Hell.
Yeah,
She was paranormal state too.
Yeah, and Paranormal Lockdown.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be cool with Nick Groff too. I think I'd be okay. And Aaron, I want to investigate with Aaron from Ghost Adventures so bad, because in our team we always say Lindsay. Stop. Lindsay is our Zach, and they always say I'm Aaron because they're like, there's something scary. Jessica, go over there. It'll go near you.
Yeah, we're gonna lock Jessica in the closet.
Exactly.
Like, you get to be bait.
I'm not gonna say any names, but a very good friend of mine that just happens to be in this chat, she loves Aaron. Just saying. Won't call her out. See, even Leanne, I always feel sorry for Aaron. Like, I feel like he is the redheaded stepchild of Ghost Adventures. Like, really.
Yeah.
But since we're doing our shout outs, that's here tonight knows that I love you, Nick Groth.
I do have to say though,
Awesome.
that the Tennessee Wraith Chasers, they get some credit for like creating this monstrosity though, because they were Tennessee boys. I mean, come on.
Well, you forget I'm old. So I think Nick taught me even more. Because every time I want to say, you know what, maybe I just don't want to do this anymore. Or, we all get caught up in stuff from time to time. Nick made it, and he kept going. And he's constantly putting out good content. He never quit. And he had some hard times. And, like I was on Animal Show, and I put a message in chat. That's right, Nick, let him talk. Keep doing you. So he's an inspiration for me on that level. Female wise, if I went old school, it's going to have to be Lorraine.
Oh, yes.
Lorraine is the mama we all wanted.
Yeah. So, of course, I think Zaphis is the godfather. We've got to look. Hey, Holzer's daughter?
Yes.
That's a badass chick. I love her. And if I can ever get her on my show, on the Wicked Women show, I'd love to have her. Eileen said, yeah, good. She's okay. Eileen Jones is part of the house in between. So she knew Steve, and she said she loved working with him. Go watch drama, Joe. Joe loves y'all, but he's going to watch drama.
I understand.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing comments. I apologize. Oh, hey, Heather. How you doing, girly? And yeah, Eileen, she loves Aaron also. We've had a lot of good people to look towards, and everybody's got mixed reviews. Everybody's like, well, this person, that person. But I think it's one of those you have to make a judgment for yourself. Lorraine, come on now.
I feel like a really close connection to her because her abilities are similar to my own. She obviously is way more talented than me. But
it broke my heart when
similar.
we lost her. It broke my heart.
Yeah, Chastity was like,
Jessica!
She texted me, she's like, Jessica! I said, what? She's like, Lorraine Warren died. No, oh.
I was not okay.
She was not
I knew
okay.
I was going to have to smoke a lot for this show, because now I'm getting all teary-eyed. And there's a lot, like I said, Miranda, great woman to look up to in the field. Dr. Chris Sumner, I could listen to that chick talk all day long. All day long. Rochelle Stratton, I love her. She's real. She's 100%. She's just a nice, genuine person. So we have a lot of females. That's what I told y'all when y'all first started out. That's what you all have the potential to be. You've got good hearts. You're doing it for the right reason. You're doing it because the simple love of what you're doing. I'll be honest with you. Y'all have more investigations under your belt than a lot of people I know. You really did. You've put a lot into it. Where do you think you want to go in the future with it?
Honestly, all I want out of life is to be able to pick up the phone and be like, hey, I want to do an investigation at your place. Is that cool? And them not to be like, no, you're not. That's all I want. Like, I don't want to show, because I like commitment to something like that. But I would love to be able to like call up the Bijou and be like, hey, we're local. You're local. Let's make something happen.
Let's hang. and it's, but there's no money. Let's just be honest. Unless your name is Zach,
there's money. It's just not coming in. It's going out.
Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
it's one hell of a hobby. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, it's like we would like to investigate the Bijou. We called them up because we're nobodies. They're like, no, we don't allow paranormal investigators. But Tennessee Wraith Chasers,
like a week later, they ran that. I was like,
Chastity was like, are you kidding me?
But like, I'd be calling up pretending I'm somebody. Hey,
it's like,
do you know who
local.
I am?
Okay.
Be like, hey, I'm Facebook friends with like all these people.
Yes, Nikki, you're right. And Leanne, they are going to do very big things. They are great people. I would like anybody that's watching the show, make sure, you go like them on Facebook, send them a friend request. You never know with these two, the whole group, actually. You never know. I mean, if nothing else, you're going to have one hell of a time. That's for sure. So, and I'm looking to doing some stuff with them. We've talked about it, they're always welcome anywhere with us. Chelsea did an awesome job, by the way. Everyone that doesn't know, they have a resident artist.
My sister made up this design. Chelsea, if you want your designs done, contact Chelsea.
She's lurking.
Yeah, she's lurking in the comments right now. Also, because she keeps yelling at me. Everybody, my friend Melanie is in the chat. I'm going to say hi to her real quick. Hi, Mel. She keeps going, Jessica.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going back to work. Wait, I'm back.
Yeah, Chelsea works in
a
hospital. And she talks about stuff happening with her all the time. She said that there's a bell that goes off in a back area that's not in operation anymore. It'll just randomly go off like someone's come through the door, and she's like, no one goes back there. There should be no reason for that to go off.
Me being me, I'm like, record it. I need content.
Yeah, you're the one in there. Wear your GoPro to work.
Also, it's like I was telling my boss today about what happened. He was like, you're gonna have to get you some EVP recording stuff, and you're gonna get you some sensory things. I'm like, yeah, I got all that, so I should bring it to work. He's like, yeah, you should do it.
And you know what? We'd be the ones. We'd be part of that. We would be like, hey, can I work here? Am I allowed to wear a GoPro?
Right. I've already asked my boss. I'm like, hey, because we're getting a new building. I'm like, so this summer when we get all the stuff out of this building, can I investigate? He's like, I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah, because sometimes we don't get the most welcome responses. Hey, well, Eileen brings up a very good point. She'll pretend to be David. Eileen, like you said, you don't know which way that might go, honey. Okay, so you can't even take a selfie in uniform.
Wow.
Oh yes, Todd, like Todd said, we do all look forward to see where you're gonna go, and you are welcome with us at any time, and you know that. So
Oh yeah, I love investigating with y'all. Like last time we investigated Old Stone Jail with Todd, Leanne, Zach, and Haley, and had a great time.
and I was on the phone, so they still got to see me.
Yeah.
You missed it though. We drove straight up there. We were like, okay, well, I'm like, oh, well, we'll get food when we get closer. We'll get food when we get closer. And then Bill sends me a text. He's like, hey, we're here if you want to come on. I'm like, we ain't getting food. So about 10 o'clock at night, I guess, we call Papa John's because we're starving.
Yeah, we're starving. We don't even like Papa John's, but we're like, it'll deliver to Old Stone. We need food.
And we're like, okay, well, it says 30, 35 minutes, whatever. So we go on and investigate, and we're up, not the Civil War room, but the one across the hall.
Yeah, the nursery.
Me and Lindsay are sitting on one side, and then Chelsea's sitting by the door, and then it's Jessica, Haley, Zach, and Leanne. We don't know where Todd is.
Chelsea's on this side.
Nobody.
We never know where Todd is.
We have no clue where Todd is. So
Pioneer room. Vicky,
And
the Pioneer room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Leanne's like, well, let's do a burst session. We're like, okay. And we hear something on the steps, and we're like, that has to be Todd. That's Todd. So we're all like, whatever. And we sit there and we continue on with the necrophonic thing going, and then we hear it a little bit louder. We're like, that has to be Todd. So Leanne stops her recording. She's like, Todd, and there's no answer. No answer. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, and then we hear coming up the steps. I am in Lindsay's lap. Chelsea is in Jessica's lap. Jessica's in Haley's lap. Haley's in Zach's lap, and we're all on Leanne like this. Terry comes around the door, and she's like, what is wrong with you people? Your pizza's here.
Chelsea,
And I could see it.
Chelsea,
I could see Terry
no,
too.
under the door.
Poor Leanne. Leanne's always holding people up. Oh,
We're all
look.
like,
Eileen says, I figured out Todd Eskew doesn't even know where he is. I don't even really know him.
Accurate.
Yes, Leanne got squished.
Yes, she did. Like all of us. Whoosh. Leanne will protect us.
Oh, my.
why though? The other day when Haley was on your show, I was like, Haley will scare the shit out of you. Is because me and Lindsay are sitting there with our back to like that little cot thing, little bed thing, you know? And Haley's like, there's something back there. I know that there's something back there. There has to be something. And me and Lindsay are like,
I've seen y'all actually run from Haley. Haley will be, yes, thank God you survived, girl. Haley will be the first one. Like, I've been standing there with her before. And, you know, normally when we're together, she's somewhere close by.
Yeah.
And she's been right at my ear before. I'm sitting there, da-da-da. Did you see that? What the hell? Because she was so quiet at that point, I forgot she was with me. And I was like, no. I knew I looked like I had Tourette's or something because I was just like, hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I mean, we've had like, and we have so much fun. And Old Stone Jail has quickly become one of my favorite places.
yeah, that place deserves another.
Yeah. We definitely want to go back.
And it's one of those places. Well, first off, their home team is amazing. You know, I love each and every one of them. I mean, we get to hang out with the master wiener slinger.
Shout out to Bill.
Go, Bill. Go, Bill.
Bill.
I highly recommend the Dildo Dog. There's also a Beth 316 Brats, and in the works, there is a Wicked Wiener and a Denise Dog. Just know that. Look, I'm on here doing commercials too. This is so much fun. And we could do this all night, people. We really could. Yeah, and then Octagon. Have y'all been to Octagon Hall yet?
Not yet. No, it's on our bucket list.
Ooh, y'all got to go there. You got to go. It's probably my favorite place. It's everything. You got wood boogers, you got spirits, you got aliens.
Hello,
Puppy!
aliens.
Look, squirrel moment. Hello. Hello, guys. We are now joined by a new brown furry paranormal investigator.
This is our honorary bodyguard, honey.
Well, hello there, sweetheart. Where am I now? Really, Todd? I have no clue where the hell you are. Leanne, is he at
No one
home?
knows where you are,
He's in line
Todd.
at Starbucks.
Todd, I need the Democha. I don't want to know if Todd is in his PJs, Nikki. Thank you.
Who's Todd?
Yes. Yes. Well, and we have a lot of para animals. Denise and I have decided we want to have para pigs.
Oh, I want to go.
Denise is placing her order with Todd right now. She wants pumpkin spice. That's something I hope in the near future that you all might get to experience is a ride with Todd at the Starbucks drive-through.
I don't know if I want to ride with Todd. Apparently, deer and things like Todd.
Horses. It was a horse. A black horse that Sheila and I call Black Betty. Picture this. 4:30 a.m. leaving Brushy Mountain. Dark, curvy country roads. And out of nowhere, a horse that's acting like Eeyore. I scream. Leanne's eyes pop open. All she sees is a damn horse. She's in the front seat. And then Denise screams like a banshee. Yes, that's right, girl. Black Betty was the devil.
I mean, out there in Petros.
I mean,
I was like, what the hell? Then, you go through that, like, because we were all kind of dozing off. Everyone was awake after that. Everyone. Yes, Vicky, that's the song I was singing. I was singing the Black Betty song, and the horse got its own name.
they see Todd driving like, whoa! Like,
yes. Knoxville and no Starbucks. Yes, Todd. Yes, and Ernie did crack his head on the window.
Oh, that he had a Chelsea moment. He had a Chelsea moment. Chelsea always seems to crack her head on the window when Chelsea's like, oh God.
Yes, but does she scream, no one cares?
I mean, okay, picture it though. Okay, from Rosemont, right, to the interstate. You know how far that is? Not very far, right?
Yeah, no.
Chelsea's in the back of my car like,
Chelsea didn't go to Rosemont.
Oh no.
That was Lindsay.
Oh, Chelsea's bad.
It was one of them.
It was one of them.
It was Lindsay. Chelsea had to wear it.
But, okay. From the hospital to the main road.
Yes.
Chelsea's like, before you ever even go across the railroad tracks.
Oh, she was out.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Chelsea hits her head.
Yeah, Chelsea gets in the car. She's like, her body's like, oh, car. And just
wow. She's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, depends is actually my safe word. In the middle of investigation. Yes. Because I saw Nikki was like, someone bring Depends next time. It's kind of a must. Well, now that we've gotten we're gonna go on because I get so excited. I'm so happy to talk to y'all, and you know me. Girl, I've had some of my bells sleep in a car too until Todd almost hit a deer. And,
it's always Todd's fault.
But it was okay. We were all awake after that. So we made it. We survived. What would be, because we all know that Leanne's favorite experiment is Estes method.
Mm-hmm.
Team wise, what is y'all's preference?
I'll be honest, the Estes method kind of freaks me out because you've been with me when I've done it.
Yes.
I'm just like, I'm here and I'm gone. But that being said, the necrophonic is one of my favorite toys.
I agree.
I just don't like the whole shebang.
I don't have a preference. I can give or take on it as far as, I mean, because I don't like it because the way it sounds in my ears.
Yeah.
I did the pendulum, but we don't really have enough people typically to do it. So whenever Todd or Leanne is like, hey, let's do this, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
You are the first one, like, I'll do it. I'm here.
I got thrown into it the first time. Leanne's like, I want Jessica to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you did it like a trooper. And you saw what we were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No
I
one-
love Leanne. Leanne had to save my life one time.
Leanne tends to do that. You know, we don't call her Leanne the Light for nothing. She's like, you know, she's the one that gets squished. She gives the best hugs.
Okay. Anybody that's never met me in person, I am 6'1". Okay.
Yes, honey, she's tall. Everyone, she is a tall girl.
I did the pendulum one time, and something was just digging me that night. And Cindy and Todd pull me out, and I'm leaned up against a door frame. And I'm like, Leanne, I don't feel right. I do not feel good. And she's like, okay. Well, we're going to close the circle, and then we'll get you out. I'm like, okay. And then they close the circle, and I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm about to hit the floor. I'm like, Leanne, I really don't feel good. And she's like, okay, well, let's get you out. Let's get you out. I've been down to get my purse. And you can ask anybody that was there that day. It looks like something took both of their hands and shoved my bag. Like, I almost hit the floor.
She almost hit her head on the doorway.
And Leanne is like, no, you're getting out now. I'm like...
Yeah, Leanne don't play. Like, she can go. She's the sweetest thing. I call her my little Southern Belle from hell.
That's a good name for her.
Because she's the sweetest thing in the world, but everybody's just like, oh, Leanne's so sweet. Let's go mess with Leanne. And then they're like, oh my God, she's like a Wolverine. Yeah, she kind of is.
Scorpions.
So this tiny little Leanne drags this out the back door. She's like, sit down. I'm like, okay.
Don't you love it? She gets strong. Yeah, Leanne gets strong on you real quick. Like, real quick. You're like, oh, okay, look, she's a dainty little flower. And next thing you know, did she just bench press me? Like, like, I'm a big girl. Denise, I know you're not a hugger, but I hug the shit out of you anyway. You ain't killed me yet, so I guess that's a good thing. You know. Yes, Nikki does love the hugs, too. And Sherry, too. Sherry is amazing. She's the hugger. Fist bump. This is my family. Denise is giving out fist bumps. We have so much fun.
I'm a hugger depending on the person.
Yeah, I get it. Chelsea's this is the hugger.
Chelsea is a hugger. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no,
Chelsea's
Vicky's kind of a selective hugger too, but I love her. And Melanie is like, no hugs. Just not.
Mel flinches if you touch her. She'll go, what are you doing? Why are you touching me? But she'll hug me.
Mel is that like thug life friend.
Yeah.
I go near her and she's like,
I want to take Mel on a paranormal investigation so bad it ain't even funny. Like, I think
Come on, Mel.
Great.
You know you want to go, Mel. We got you.
I told her about our next one. We're going to an opera house, and I told her, if you want to go, I don't care if you want to. And she's like, heck yeah. But she's kind of like me. She's very like on it with feeling things. She always knows when my moods flip, which cracks me up because no one else really can keep up with me like that. And she's just like, what's wrong?
You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good now.
I'm straight. Well, Mel, You know what? We got to make this happen in the future because you may not know this. They call me the parathug. So I understand how it feels. See, thug life, I didn't choose it. It chose me. But they'll tell you, we got you. Just do it once. And I promise no one will touch you. I won't let them. Let's see if she think about it. I'll vomit. Denise, I think we're all getting a little too old for this shit, really, personally. I don't need her to vomit. No, I don't do vomit. No, girl.
I don't either.
No.
I don't either.
No. No, because could you imagine? I think one of my other talents is going to be just like writing short stories that just are absolutely awful. Hey, Pops, I love you. This is Mr. Melvin. When you go to Octagon Hall, Mr. Melvin will probably be there. If not, another member of Night Stalkers will be, and they're all amazing. I can't wait till you get to do that. No, could you see us? Picture this. We're at a location, Mel vomits, and we're like, oh my God, it's ectoplasma. And I'd be the first one in the back yelling, oh my God, I've been slimed. This is life.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, don't call the parathug if there's vomit involved.
Don't call me either.
That's where my paramom duties end.
That just quits. That just quits at that point. I'm like, I love you from way, way over here. It's Well, that's something we need to work on. We need to get y'all up into Octagon Hall. Of course, it's wonderful. Like I'm the kind of me being down here in Atlanta, there's so much to learn about Franklin. I mean, so much. And we know bills, so we can learn a lot. It's not far. It's like, if I remember, like 7 miles down the road, from Old Stone Jail. You cannot beat, the length of the investigation you get. So I think maybe I need to work on that in the future, and I'll get with y'all. And look, Jason, let's go. I'll book the Octagon. Yes, Jason loves Octagon Hall. I don't know anybody that doesn't. I mean, it's like nothing else in this world. Where can you go and get it all? And then you have such a wonderful team that's invested into the property and can tell you, I mean, every nook and cranny, everything that goes on. Vicky's like, I'm down too. All right, guys. Well, I'll make that phone call tomorrow, and we'll start a group thread. We'll work that out. But I'm like I said, I am so eager to see. Y'all are dedicated. That's the one thing I will say. You don't bother anybody. You don't know shit. Melvin, that's my line. See, I that's what I get, because Todd stole Ernie's line saying no one cares. So if anyone steals my line, it can be Melvin. What in the future, what is going to be the biggest obstacle that you all think that you're going to have other than money? Because we're all broke as shit. As far as getting to the next level. I mean, I know you're wanting to do, I can't, Jessica, you pretty much picked my dream location too, other than Tombstone. That's right, Denise, choose wisely.
I'd like to go to New Orleans too, but it's New Orleans.
See, even Eileen, look, you got the whole fam. Everybody's ready to go. Time off for work. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could get another, if we could get another shutdown.
our whole
Yeah.
Our big thing is we'd like to one day be able to like get like one of those like old camper or whatever.
We want a destination fear this.
Yeah, like
we just want an RV.
We just want to
Oh,
get in
yeah.
an RV and go around all of our haunted locations, like all over the states. Maybe eventually go overseas. Not right now, but eventually.
Girl, I want to go to Scotland. Something
Yeah, me
serious.
too. Oh yeah, I did. I got my ancestry DNA test results back, and I'm more Scottish than I thought I was.
Oh, I'm like 3/4 Scot. I knew something was wrong with me. Oh yeah, and now Eileen. Okay, see, let me tell you about Eileen. Eileen says that she's down. She'll go anywhere, and that's true. Just tell her. But the thing is, Eileen don't drive. So Eileen will come get you.
Right.
She only lives 3 hours from New Orleans.
Oh, I know. She just got back.
So it's going to be great. Yes, Heather, we do. Like, okay, now we're going to have to get. Yes, Todd, we know you'll drive, honey. I think, but see, he thinks it's good, but then he has to ride with Denise's finger in his ear. True story. I watched it happen. Yeah, maybe that's something else we need to think about in the future too. I actually do have a guest that'll be on. Was it? Because I scheduled them out further because they needed time. I think it's beginning first week of April. That is from Scotland. So I'm kind of excited about that. They are talking about doing some live footage while we're on the show.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So yeah, I'm like, ooh, investigation by phone. Those are actually kind of fun. Y'all need to start doing those too.
Right.
I mean, you never know. And I don't know if I talked to y'all about the cell phone experiment. You might have heard about that. Mike from Midnight Paranormal Society, a friend of mine. They'll take a phone and set it like in let's say in the attic, and then they'll call that phone. I mean, well, they'll call the phone first, put it up there, and you talk through your phone, but you have a recorder up there. So you're asking questions, you're outside, and another phone is in the attic. And they've gotten some great evidence.
Yeah, something picks up an answer. I'm going to be like, I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Yeah, you got to call them first. But my biggest deal is I could see it now. Okay, yeah, let's put the phone up here. All right. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm like,
I'm not going to my phone.
Like, I'm not getting that phone. Buying a new one.
Yeah, like the phone can stay. The phone can stay.
You can keep it.
You know. No. And once again, I do appreciate my shirt, y'all. I love it.
We're glad.
Yeah, we're glad you got it. I went to the post office and I was like, I need to ship this.
I was going to wear it tonight, but I couldn't stand it. I had to wear it that night on that show. I was like, I got to put it on. I can't wait.
Listen, I'm such a Facebook stalker for like everybody. I was like, did Beth get her shirt? I thought
Oh, girl, I got that thing on. I was like, hello, how are y'all doing? Mockingbird. And if y'all didn't notice, my sweet babies got their own special promo done in our favorite colors in black and purple. So, we'll go over this again, guys. This is Mockingbird Paranormal. I need you to go find them. They're on TikTok, too. They're TikToking it. I haven't even got my TikTok out there yet. That's probably because someone needs to teach me how to fucking use it. Are y'all are on Instagram? I follow y'all on Instagram too. I think. Yeah.
The only thing we don't have is a Twitter because I can't figure that out.
I tried because the beautiful ladies over at Paranormally Blonde that I absolutely love. They have a huge Twitter following. And I was like, okay, I'll try the Twitter thing. I didn't even get to use Twitter and got kicked off Twitter. I didn't even follow the first person and they were like, kick me off of Twitter. I was like, well, damn, I didn't even say nothing yet. Can I?
I didn't even get a chance to fuck up.
I didn't get a chance to offend anybody.
No, I haven't even offended anyone yet. Like,
yeah.
I wanted to, but no choice there. So we got you on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Is there anything out there that my old ass don't know about?
If there is, we don't know about it either.
Apparently, we're too old
Okay.
to go to.
Cool. That means I'm not missing out on nothing.
We have better cameras now, so we'll probably get a YouTube sometime soon. But
Yeah, because we got cameras for Christmas. It was like, yay, cameras!
Well, you know, I need to invest. Obviously, I need to like get a foot. Oh, only. Damn it, Denise!
oh wow,
I can't. I can't. I can see
Like
that
the
now.
sexy leg.
Hey.
Because this is a ghost sexy leg.
I'm seeing exactly how this is going to play. Oh, another baby! Squirrel. I know Leanne's loving this too because she loves animals. I could see now, Denise, picture this. I could see how that would end up going. I could see like me doing a whole introduction. Hi, this is the Parathug. Come on over to my OnlyFans account. What the hell is that going to? It's going to be me half naked with a paralight talking about some.
This is me being sexy with my REM pod.
Oh, check
Watch
out
as
where
it
I
goes off. Whee!
watch what I do with this K2.
You see that this going off? It's because I'm so hot.
Oh my God. Denise, this is all your fault. Just wait for the parody, people. It's going to get better. It's, yeah.
Chelsea
Well,
said,
now-
"Oh my God, Lynn can do that."
I'm so done. What have we created?
Lindsay's not in here to defend herself, Chelsea.
Oh Lord, I have scared my pops. Poor Melvin is like, oh my God, $49.99 a month. Oh yeah, with a paranormal twist. Oh yeah, Denise, we'll hit the books on that one later, hun. Yeah, we'll. Just so everyone knows, let me get back to this. Welcome to the Midnight Wolfpack. The views of the guest host are not necessarily those of the Midnight Wolfpack. Desperate times, I'll whip a titty out. Oh, God. Well, for those of you that have never been on one of my shows, this is normally what happens. We get serious, we get unserious, because it shouldn't be that complicated. All my shows are about having discussions, being real. Derail. It started with the puppies, Todd. You had a squirrel moment. I do have some stuff coming up in the future, which I've talked to y'all about before. I'm going to start doing some roundtables. You know, I'd love for you to be a part of it. Of course, you guys know that you're welcome with us at any time. I'll start a group chat. I'll see what I can find out about Octagon Hall. We'll make that happen in the future after the weather lets up.
Yeah, nobody
So-
wants to
I'm
investigate the cold.
concerned. Like I saw Denise talking to I think Joe about not coming to East Tennessee this weekend because it's going to be really bad. And I'm like, what is the news telling you? Because they're not telling us crap.
They want us to freeze.
Oh, Lord. Well, they're in Louisville. Denise actually said Ernie's outside with a cup catching ice.
I don't have to freeze in the ice tonight.
Well, as long as he's not near their back stairs, he'll live. Oh, Melvin said the website should be up. Yeah, Melvin, but I want to call you because I want to talk to you. I love you.
Best, like I want the insider scoop.
Well, you know, like I said, they're great people. I'm proud to call them family. You know, you can learn a lot from Night Stalkers. So we'll make that happen. Is there anything you want to tell everybody before we leave there?
Follow us on our social medias. And we have a
See-
merch shop. You can have awesome shirts with our awesome design on it too. And before anybody asks, all the money that we get for our for our merch goes back to our investigation. So it just helps with the hobby.
Because we're poor.
Yeah, because we're poor. We work our
Yes.
day jobs. You know, try to make ends meet.
I get it. I tell them all the time, it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm telling you. It really is. Paranormal investigators need love too.
Exactly.
We're just saying. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for coming out and supporting my babies. They're good people. You're going to be hearing a lot from them in the future. And, tomorrow night, I got John John. Come on and jump on at 8. A lot of stuff coming up. Psychic Chris Garcia. If y'all didn't see him last night, you can go back and see him on Into the Fire. But like I said, go find my babies. Vicky, I love you, sweetie. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Bye.